Here we are again with Taste Tahoe, and I'm with Griff Wagner, the bar manager here at Cocktail Corner and the Bistro at the corner. Griff, how did you get into cocktails?
Just over the years, worked in many restaurants. Came to Tahoe about 6 years ago, and I've worked here for about a little over 2 years, and quite enjoy this place. Unique place because we got a bunch of restaurants here in the corner, so it's sort of a choose your own adventure.
Now, you definitely seem quite adventurous in how you go about making cocktails. You kind of like to freestyle a little bit, but you've pulled two out for us here today. What particularly draws you to these two cocktails?
So these are two of our most popular. This one is the Salty Raccoon. It is kind of a spin-off of a margarita, has some rosemary flavor infused into it. And the other one here is our Espresso Martini. Great pick-me-up.
I know a few friends who that's their favorite.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Now, you also do one of my favorites. You have old fashioned here as well, but you have a little bit of a twist on those, I understand.
Yeah, so our Kentucky old fashioned, we use oak chips and a little bit of cinnamon and smoke the glass. We use Woodford Reserve, some oleo, which is a citrus simple syrup we make in-house, some bitters, and it comes out very smooth, really tasty.
Griff, fantastic speaking with you today about all the cocktails here. And now we're going to head over to the bistro and we're going to be talking to Chef Sean. So I'm with Chef Sean, Bistro at the corner. Chef Sean, I've got to throw a challenge at you. My brother and his girlfriend's coming over from England very soon. I know he's going to want some kind of like all-American fare, but I got a feeling that Karen's going to want something a little bit more fine dining. What have you got to entice us?
So I think that this would be the perfect restaurant for that. That's very much our wheelhouse and very much like how we approach our style of cuisine here. You know, my background comes from a wide berth of things. I started out cooking in smaller restaurants and then worked my way up into fine dining restaurants in New York. And so I put a little bit of all of that on all of our plates. Great example is going to be our duck à l'orange, which is kind of starts with a French influence. Duck à l'orange is a classical French dish.
Of course it is, yes.
But since we're in California, I like to bring in some local California ingredients, especially like the figs and the leeks. And then to tie it all together, a bit of an Asian influence in the sauce and the 5 spice on the duck.
Now, I'm a bit taken by what we have over here. Tell me a little bit more about this delicious dish.
So this is our crispy confit pork belly. It's we take pork belly, cure it, cook it in pork fat, press it, slice it, and then sear it. It definitely draws from a bit of my southern background. And it brings a lot of those summer flavors together. Once again, focusing on the beautiful California produce, the strawberries, and then southern flavors like the buttermilk poppy seed dressing.
Awesome. Now, really honest from your perspective, if you were to pair this with a drink, what are you going with? Cocktail, wine, tequila, bourbon? What are you going to hit this with yourself?
So, I mean, my absolute favorite cocktail, I always go cocktails, and my favorite cocktail here is going to be our Kentucky style old fashioned with the smoked glass. It's an absolute
Man, that's mine
stunner.
too. Oh yeah.
Absolute stunner. And pairing that with pork is always going to be a winner.
Thanks, man. All right, Chef Sean, thanks for telling us about Bistro at the corner. Definitely going to be bringing my family here, folks, and you should too.